Today we'll discuss about the topic probability. Probability topic is the most important topic nowadays. So basically we discuss first when and who discover all the things. That is the most important concept we will discuss now. The origin of the theory of a probability lies in the correspondence between two mathematicians, Pierre de Fermat, 1601 to 1665, and Blaise Pascal, 622 to 662. In between that, the first theory of a probability what started. After that, that is the many Jacob, Gauss, many scientists are also engaged on that purpose also. Finally, A.N. Kolmogorov introduced an axiomatic approach in his book Foundations of Probability, which is considered as the basis for modern probability theory. That is A.N. Kolmogorov. That is a basic concept which is first finally introduced, that is Kolmogorov. So that's why next concept is basically define some statistical and inference basis. The probability basically that is on the basis of observations, collected data. This is called statistical approach of probability. That means what? The probability on the basis of observations, collected data. This is called statistical approach of a probability. Both of the theory have some serious difficulties. For instance, their theory cannot be applied on the activity, experiment, which have the infinite number of outcomes. In classical theory, we assume all the outcomes to be equally likely. That's why the outcomes are called equally likely when we have no reason to believe that one is more likely, another is more unlikely. Then occur then other. In other words, we can say all the outcomes have equal chance of a probability to occur. Thus, to define probability, we use equally likely or equally probable outcomes. This is a logically not correct definition. Thus, another theory of probability was developed by A.N. Kolmogorov. A.N. Kolmogorov. That is developed. That which is a Russian mathematician in 1933. In 1933, they developed, which laid down some axiomatic approach to interpret probability. In his book, that's the foundation of probability. That book, they defined in 1900, published also in 1933 in his in his in his the in his foundation of a probability book or journal. That's why the approach called axiomatic approach of a probability. To understand this approach, so we must know about the few basic concept or terms. One is a random experiment, another is a sample space, another is event and types of event, and algebraic relationship between the event and properties, etc. So now we discuss about the what concept, the statistical and empirical approach or attitude towards the probability has been developed mainly R.F. Fisher and R. von Mises in 1883 to 1953 के बीच में ये हुआ था. So now first of all we have to know about the concept experiment. What is experiment? So this probability which is based on logical concept and prediction, future prediction concept. That is what the definition of a probability I will discuss in further. But Basically, we can say it is an uncertainty measurement of the क्या होगा आगे वो पता नहीं चलता है, फिर भी हमको प्रोबेबिलिटी में थोड़ा सा पता चलता है, बट इट इज नॉट एग्जैक्टली, बट इट इज समटाइम इट इज more exact. Okay, then comes to the topic, that is the probability. First of all, we have to discuss what is experiment. Experiment क्या है? Then what is experiment? What is experiment? An experiment is defined as a process whose result is well defined. जिसका result well defined है, मतलब that characteristic properties defined है, तब हम उसको the experiment बोल सकते, the process को हम experiment बोल सकते. That means it is a process whose result is well defined. So this experiment is just like you can say that is titration, that is experiment. So that result what will come, that is experiment. So now comes to types of experiment. Different types of experiment, basically two types of experiment is there. One is the deterministic, another is the random experiment. So first of all, what is the deterministic experiment? What is deterministic experiment? That means, yes, experiment, that is two types. One is deterministic, another is random experiment. So what is deterministic? Example, you can say boiling of water on the gas. Water boiling on the gas. That is one example you can say. Here, toss a coin. That is random experiment. Toss a coin. That is the random experiment. You can say, in day-to-day life, we perform many activities which have a fixed result. No matter any number of times they are repeatedly. For example, give any triangle. Without knowing the triangle, we can definitely say that the sum of the measure of angle is 180. So we also perform many experimental activities. Here the result may not be same when they are repeatedly under identical conditions. For example, when a coin is tossed, it may turn up head or it may turn up tail. But we are not sure which one of these results will actually be obtained. Such experiments are called random experiments, just like tossing coin. That means you can say the experiment is called random experiment if it is satisfied the following two conditions. What the condition? It has more than one possible outcome. It is not possible to predict the outcomes in advance. You cannot predict in advance what outcomes will come. So more than two outcomes will come. So that is a random experiment. But in that, what? Only what the outcomes will come, that already you know. So that is deterministic. That means you know that when you boil the water, that after what certain condition that will boil or water vaporize. So what the exactly definition that will say? So let you know about the exactly definition. Now see here, the deterministic experiment. It is an experiment whose outcomes can be predicted with certainty under identical conditions. Some conditions are there. After taking that condition, we can say what will come the result. So when we heat water, that we know already, it will evaporate. Similarly, suppose we toss two-headed coins, means one side head, another side also head. That we will get always head. That means you know the result in advance. So that is called deterministic. Already determined. So that's why deterministic. Another random experiment. Then what is random? Here, that is random experiment. So, an experiment is called random experiment if it satisfies the following two conditions. What the condition? It has more than one possible outcome, and it is not possible to predict the outcomes in advance. That means you know the what outcomes will come, but you cannot say in advance what exactly outcomes, what exact outcomes will come. You cannot say. Suppose toss a coin, that you know that either head will come or tail will come. That means you cannot say what exactly outcomes will come. That means head will come or tail will come. You cannot say. That means two outcomes you know, that is head and tail will come. So that's why roll a die. Suppose one example. Similarly, toss a coin. Either head will come or tail will come. You cannot say in advance that head will come. You cannot say in advance, you cannot say that is tail will come. पहले से हम बता नहीं सकते, पढ़ने के बाद हम बताएंगे. Then example, that is the another roll a die or die. So that is what will come. The result will come either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. You cannot say what will come exactly. That you know that out of a 6, anyone will come. But you can say advance that 1 will come, or 2 will come, or 5 will come, or 6 will come. So that's why that experiment is called random experiment. That's why that experiment is called random experiment. Now comes to another concept. The concept is what is outcome. That's the word is there here. Outcome, possible outcome. Then what is outcome? That is a possible result. That is a possible result. The possible result of a random experiment is called its outcome. रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट का जो रिजल्ट आएगा तो उसको हम आउटकम्स बोलेंगे. जस्ट लाइक टॉस ए कॉइन, हेड विल कम और टेल विल कम. दैट इज द रिजल्ट. सो दैट रिजल्ट इज कॉल्ड आउटकम. दैट रिजल्ट इज कॉल्ड आउटकम. So now what the definition exactly say? Now here, what is outcome? A possible result of a random experiment is called an outcome. That means each repetition of an experiment is called also trial. Then what is a trial? Each repetition of an experiment is called the trial. You turn trial. So what result will come? You check it. Suppose small amount of water you taken, you put the color. That is the titration concept. Sometimes you after putting the color, some color changes. That's why one experiment, another experiment, repeatedly that experiment is that is called trial. That is called trial. So that's why each repetition of experiment is called trial. Now you can say that is one example. That is the toss a coin. So what the output or result will come? Head will come or tail will come. That means head will come means tail will come, that is a T. That means these two are outcomes. These two are outcomes. So then what is a sample space? The collection of all possible outcomes is called sample space. The collection of all possible outcomes is called sample space. So that is a, you can say a symbol. Sometimes that is xi also लिखते हैं और sometimes u also लिखते हैं, sometimes omega also लिखते हैं. Some book ऐसे define किया है. But exactly we can take the S is the sample space. That means what is the definition of a sample space? That is the collection of all possible outcomes is called sample space. Is called sample space. Now if you take the example, that is tossing a coin or toss a coin. That means toss a coin once. So what the sample space comes? S is equal to, that is equal to head or tail will come. That is the collection of all outcomes. So similarly, another example you can take, roll a die. Roll a die. Or dice once. That means, so what the sample space means? So outcomes come 1 can, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 possible outcomes will come. You collection means you make a set within the curly bracket. If you write, that is the sample space set. That what the concept is here, that 1 is the element, 2 is the element, 3 is the element, 4 is the element, 5 is the element, 6 is the element. You can say element, or you can say that is the sample point. Sample point, you can say. That each element of the sample space is called sample point. It's called sample point. Here also similarly, head and tails are sample point. That is it, sample point. So similarly, we can say if you toss a coin. Another example you can take, toss a coin twice. That means toss a coin twice, that is the same as 2 coins at a time toss. So that's why what the sample space comes, that is a head, head tail, tail head, or tail tail. Means what? You can say एक coin का head आ रहे तो दूसरा coin भी head आ रहे. So that's why you can write head or you can write head comma head bracket. ऐसे लिखते. So that's why it is a head tail, tail head. Means this. What the coins comes, the head comes. Another what the comes, the tail comes. Then what the comes, the head comes. And another what the comes, the head comes, tail comes. Then another what the comes, the head comes. Then another what the comes, the tail comes. That means head tail, tail head, tail tail. This is the concept. That means if you toss this coin, what will come? The head will come or tail will come. If head will come, again toss it coin. that is what will come, that head will come or tail will come, or tail will come, then it also toss a coin, that is head will come or tail will come. That is head or head tail or a tail head or tail tail, that is four will come. There four are sample point. Head head, that is a sample point. Head tail, that is also sample point. Tail head, that is also sample point. Tail tail, that is also sample point. Now take the roll a die or two die rolled at a time, or roll a die twice. Roll a die twice. इसका मतलब what the sample space comes? 1 1 coin, 1 2 comes, 1 3 comes, 1 4 comes, 1 5 comes, 1 6 comes. Similarly, 2 1 comes, 2 2 comes, 2 3 comes. You can write that is a 2 6 comes. Similarly, 6 1 comes, 6 2 comes, 6 3 comes, dot dot dot, 6 6 comes. That means 36 outcomes will come. You cannot write that is a 1 come 1 1, that is 11 you can say. So that's why you have to write in number constant, that is why. In this way you can write. So here you think about the sample space. So what? That is rule a die. What outcomes will come? The outcomes will come, that is equal to 1 is 1 will come, or 2 will come, or 3 will come, or 4 will come, or 5 will come, or 6 will come. So after 1 will come, then what will come? 1 will come, 2 will come, 3 will come, 4 will come, 5 will come, 6 will come. Similarly, this is 1 will come, 2 will come, 3 will come, 4 will come, 5 will come, 6 will come. Similarly, this is 1 will come, 2 will come, 3 will come, 4 will come, 5 will come, 6 will come. In this way, the processing comes. So that's why 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6. Then on that way, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Similarly, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Similarly here also 1 2 3 4 5 6. That way, that is 6 into 6 मतलब 36 number of outcomes will come. कितना आएगा ना? 36 का आएगा. So if you roll a dice twice. Similarly, toss a coin thrice. Toss a coin thrice. That means what will come? The sample space will come. Head head, head tail, head tail head, tail head, head tail tail, tail head tail, tail head, tail tail. 8 will come. How? You check it. That head will come or tail will come. If head will come or tail will come, head will come or tail will come, head will come, tail will come, head will come, tail will come, head will come, tail will come. Now you check it. That is head, that is head tail, then head tail head, then head tail tail, then tail head, tail head tail, then tail head, then tail tail. These 8 ways are there. In this way, the result will come. That is the sample space. Sample space. Now you have to take some tricky questions. Finding sample space. Now, tricky question comes what? Suppose toss a coin. If head comes, head occurs, then roll a die. If tail occurred, then toss a coin again. What the sample space will come? What the sample space? So simple concept is there. That is toss a coin. Head will come or tail will come. If head will come, that is roll a die. Means this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or tail, that is head will come or tail will come. So what the sample space will come in this way? Head 1, head 2, head 3, head 4, head 5, head 6, tail 1, tail head and tail tail. That means again 2. So that is if head toss a coin, either head will come or tail will come. If head will come, so that's why roll a die. Means if roll a die, what will come? Either 1 will come, or 2 will come, or 3 will come, or 4 will come, or 5 will come, or 6 will come. Then if tail will come, then what will do? Then again toss a coin. Means what the result will come? Head will come or tail will come. Then whatever. So H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, that is CH, that is CT. So that's why these 8 sample points are there. So this is the sample space of the question. Now to take the another question. Another question is given here. A coin is tossed. If it shows head, we draw a ball from a bag having 3 black and 4 white balls. If it shows a tail, we throw a die, a roll a die. So what will the sample space? Describe the sample space. Means yes. What will do? You think about the 3 black ball, 4 white ball. That is the toss a coin. Tail will come or head will come. If head will come, then ball comes. What? So that is the black 1, black 2, black 3, white 1, white 2, white 3, then white 4 blacks will draw. If tail will come, roll a die means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. That's why the sample space will come. What the sample space will come? Now head black 1, head black 2, head black 3, head black, sorry, white 1, head white 2, head white 3, head white 4, tail 1, tail 2, tail 3, tail 4, tail 5, tail 6. These are the samples. That means here, toss a coin, tail will come or head will. If head will come, draw a ball. Either it is a black one or black two or black or white one or white two or white three or white. If tail will come, then what will do? The roll a die. Means one, it may be one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four, maybe five, maybe six. So what will be the sample space? Now that is head V1, head V2, head V3, head white one, head white two, head white three, head white four, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. These are the sample space of this question. Now take the another example. Now here, toss a coin repeatedly until a head comes up. जब तक हेड नहीं आते तब तक हम डालते जाएंगे. इसका मतलब क्या? What the sample space will come? Simple funda. That means if head comes, that is stop it. If head will not come, that what will come? Tail will come. If tail will come, again you have to put. That means what will do? That is head will come. If head will not come, then tail will come. Then you have to toss a coin. If head will come, then stop it. If head will not come, then what will do? That tail will come. That again toss a coin. So that's way that value will come. That is the sample space. Means if you feel that, like what? Toss a coin. Then what will come? If head will come, no need to put again. If tail will come, again put it. If head will come, stop it. If tail will come, again put it. If head will come, then stop it. If tail will come, again put it. If head will come, then stop it. If head will not come, the tail will come, again put it. In that way, that the circulate the ring. What the concept is here? You check it. Head or a tail head or a tail head or a tail head or a tail head or similar way that will come. Just like path. Now here I think it is clear about the topic. What the fundamental concept is that experiment, outcomes, sample space. That is the experiment. That is what experiment is the deterministic and random experiment. And what is the trial and what is the sample point and sample space and outcome. I think it is clear about that concept. So that is the basic funda of the probability. Now we will discuss in next video. Please subscribe and give more support by giving some comments. Thank you very much. Please share and subscribe my channel if you are not a subscriber. Thank you very much.